It was the wrong time of the year for a beach to exist. Salty wind burned my chapped lips. We walked. As the shore grew longer, I forgot my parents ahead of me. My mind, along with my fingers, had been numbed by the chilled air. Though not even the chilled air dared to divert my focus. I had devoted my attention to the seashells. There were so many seashells. What sense was there in dutifully sifting through each one of them, picking only the most elite to share in yet another of my collections? I couldn't tell you. I did not care about the seashells. This isn't about the seashells. This is about what I saw when I looked up. At this point, I must pause. Stopping to think has become a practice of mine, a routine I adopted from that day. In my frenzied search for a collection, I had gotten lost in the lull it created. At 14, my busy eyes lifted from the ground to meet the ocean. The display was like a trigger. When the breathtaking view of the water presented itself, it froze time. And as I breathed in, I was reminded of my existence. It's not the experience, but rather the thought that accompanies it, which makes a moment significant to me. Heavy with contemplation, my thoughts at the beach were the same which led me to leave soccer the next year. Soccer was one of my seashells. I had played for 10 years, but somewhere between the countless hours of practices and coaching, I had stopped having fun. It wasn't until I put my life into perspective that I allowed myself to acknowledge I no longer loved the game. Rejecting what I knew, I was free to pursue what I did not. With an interest in tennis, I began to play competitively. Now 17, I take time to consider every decision that affects my life. It seems almost necessary amongst the hectic pressures of senior year. By following my loves for math, psychology, and art, I found myself moving in a direction that feels right for me. Honestly, I'm not exactly sure what I want to do in life. I cannot precisely say who I want to be, yet I'm continually asking these same questions of myself. I frequently reevaluate and reestablish my interests, always making sure that I stay true to myself and not just the path I've created. Seashells lay scattered amongst the shoreline of my life. My task is to choose. In saying that I did not care about the shells, I was not entirely truthful. When I stopped caring about them is when they cease to matter. The constants of life, at times my endeavors inspire me, while at times they fall short. To see the ocean reminded me of a bigger picture. I will forever evolve, and my collection of shells will always change. Alright guys, that's it. If you want to see another one of my accepted Harvard essays, there's a link to a free download in the description down below. And if you're addicted and you just can't get enough, I've also created a massive video guide on how to get into Ivy League schools, which you can, you guessed it, find more info to down in the description. So go check those out as you watch my big head disappear to a speck on your computer screen. I'm Yes or No. Bye.